Hi there! Welcome to September Favorites. As I do every month, I have both beauty and lifestyle products to share with you. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the beauty products. So the first couple of items that I want to talk to you about are some new eyeshadow favorites. Now, I may have mentioned to you in a previous video that one of my favorite single eyeshadows to wear, a matte shadow, is from the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics palette. So that color is Cover. As you can see, it has quite a bit of love from me here. It's the color that I reach for most out of any of the colors in this palette. I love it so much, and so I was considering repurchasing this entire palette just for that color because I do wear it so often, but instead I decided to go ahead and go on the search for a dupe. Now, in hindsight, it probably would have made just as much sense to go ahead and buy the palette because I did find two dupes, so the cost might have been about the same, but in any case, I wanted to go ahead and share them both with you because I think they are pretty good alternatives. So I've done some swatches on the back of my hand, but let me go ahead and just talk to you about the shadows first, and then I'll show you the swatches. So the first one that I wanted to mention is also from Urban Decay, and it is the color Tease. Tease is a very close match for Cover. I would say it's a little bit cooler and maybe not quite as intense, but it is a really great option, and it is the color that I'm wearing today. Some of you had mentioned that you also really enjoyed my eye look from the last video that I put out, and that was the look that I was wearing in this video and that video as well, excuse me. So this is a really nice option, and I find myself wearing this quite a bit. I've been alternating between this color and then the other one that I'm going to show you, but this is a really, really nice shadow. The other color that I've been wearing quite a bit is from Makeup Forever, and this is the color M548. This is one of their singles. So this is actually one of the refill pans. I'm not sure if this comes in actual packaging, but I sort of made a mistake and picked this one up if it does. So I'm going to have to get one of the little palettes for it, but it does come with a nice amount of shadow, and this is also a really great dupe. Now, when I swatch these, I think this looks closest to Cover in color, but I find that Tease has a little bit more intensity. So let me just go ahead and show you all of these together here on the back of my hand. So this is Cover down here, this is Tease in the middle, and then this is the Makeup Forever shadow on top. I think that the Urban Decay Cover and Makeup Forever are closest. Tease, you can tell, is a little bit more gray, maybe a little bit more cool, and the other two are more definitely brown, but they are still really good options. Of the Makeup Forever and the Urban Decay Tease, I think I like Tease a little bit better. I find myself wearing that one a little bit more. I think the color payoff's a little bit better, but the Makeup Forever is just a really nice option also, so I can see myself using them both for a really long time. They're just a really easy look to wear. It doesn't take a lot of blending. They go on very nicely. They're both very pigmented, very great formulations. I like all of the formulations equally amongst the three shadows, and it's just a really nice everyday look to wear in the fall. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk to you is a lipstick favorite, something that I seem to pull out more this time of year, and it is also, again, what I'm wearing today. So this is Urban Decay Fiend. I've been wearing quite a bit of Urban Decay lately, but this is a really pretty shadow, or excuse me, this is a really pretty lipstick. If you have trouble wearing dark berry lipsticks like I do, but maybe you want something that's a little bit more intense this time of year, so I think this is just a really pretty color. It's a little bit bolder than what I would normally wear in the summertime, and it gives me a little bit more color. It brightens up my look just a little bit, but it's not quite as intense as some of the maybe more deep berry or burgundy tones that I just don't feel like I pull off very well. So I think this is a really nice option, and I really love the formulation of the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks. I think they just feel really comfortable on your lips even when you apply them throughout the day. My next favorite is a dry shampoo. So this is the Batiste Light and Blonde. I found this at my local Ulta. I've not had really great success with dry shampoos in the past. I found things that I thought were just okay, but I've really been impressed with this month. Not only do I think it's a really good dry shampoo for removing some of the oiliness from my hair, but I also really like that it has a bit of color. I think it's very natural. There is also a brunette option, and I want to say there is a redhead option as well, but the Light and Blonde is not over the top, I don't think. think it gives a very natural bit of lightening to my roots. So that comes in really handy, especially right now where I'm a couple weeks out from my next hair appointment, but my roots are getting a little bit darker. So what I will do is spray this around the edges of my hair where I get most oily, which is usually right here above my ears. And then I'll part my hair and spray it along the part as well. And then also underneath here on the back of my neck. I will massage it in, give it a few minutes, and then just brush through it. And I find that it gives a very natural bit of lightening to my hair. It also does a good job of removing oiliness. When I use this, I still don't like to wear my hair down. I still wear it up, but in the past, I've never found a dry shampoo that actually allowed me to feel confident enough to go out of my house without washing my hair, and I've been able to put it in an updo using this product. And most of all, I really just kind of like the little bit of lightening effect that it gives my hair. So even if you don't really want to dry shampoos that you can skip washings, you might consider this just to give fine hair a little bit of oomph and to lighten it up just slightly if you were like I am and you're in between colorings. And this is at a good price as well. I think this was about $7.99, I want to say, at my Ulta. So I really enjoy this product. It's something I will definitely repurchase. So it kind of has a nice multi-use function. Okay, now let's go ahead and go on to my lifestyle favorites. My first lifestyle favorite is a candle. I probably look forward to fall candles more than any other season throughout the year. I just love how they really transition your home from the bright, fun scents of summer into the really cozy fragrances of fall. So my current candle, and probably one of my all-time favorite fall scents, is Autumn in the Park from Yankee Candle. I love the apple in this candle. It has a very earthy apple smell. It's got a great combination of predominantly apple, but then there's a little bit of pumpkin there in the background, and it is just the most wonderful fall scent. It is, to me, exactly what I think of when I think of fall, and I kind of regret I purchased this smaller size jar, and I've already almost gone through it, so I probably will get a replacement. And that's really, really rare for me because usually I get very tired of fragrances really quickly and I wouldn't want it again until next year. But I love this smell, and I really just want to have it in my house now through when the holiday candles start coming out. But I cannot recommend this one enough. Scent is very subjective, but I find that this one is just a very quintessential fall smell, especially if you love things with a hint of apple to them. All right, moving on to my next favorite. I wanted to share with you some earrings that I am absolutely loving. These were actually the ones I'm wearing today. These were a gift from my parents. They gave them to me when we were visiting, and I wanted to mention them last month and I just completely overlooked them. But these are from Elizabeth Ashley, which is an Etsy store. They're very delicate. They're very, very lightweight, and I just love the simplicity of them. I like a really small, delicate earring. These are a nice sort of small little hammered metal disc. They kind of go with everything, and I've just been loving them, and they're so comfortable. I don't even notice them in my ears. They're just so very light, but I absolutely love them, and they are also very affordable. I think they were about $13 on the Elizabeth Ashley store, so I wanted to share those with you as well. All right, so the next favorite I want to talk to you about is a snack. You know, I love my snacks, and this was something I was really excited about. I can't remember how, but somehow I found out that these were coming out, so I made it to a mission to try to find these at a local store, and I finally found them at Target. These are a new flavor of Cheez-Its, and they are extra toasty. So I don't know about you, but I've always really liked the extra toasty Cheez-Its when you get a box of them and you find the ones that are a little bit more brown than the others. And I didn't know there were other people out there that really like those as well, but apparently there was a big push to get these made to have a box of just extra toasty Cheez-Its, so Cheez-It made it happen. And these are really tasty if you do like the ones that are just a little bit more done. So I've really been enjoying snacking on these, and now I'm seeing them pop up more places, so do check your local grocery stores. But these are really yummy flavor if you do like the extra toasty ones. Who knew that was going to be a thing? So I was pretty excited about that when those came out. My next favorite is a new kitchen cookware item that I am so excited about. I have been getting so much use out of this over the past month. So this is from Calphalon, and this is my new grill pan. I've been wanting one of these for such a long time, and this is the one that I finally decided on. I think it's got a really comfortable handle. It's really easy to use. It has a nice large surface area for cooking, and it also has high sides on it, which I really like. So it makes it really easy to use. I've got enough space where I can do 4 chicken breasts on here. I've also done 4 hamburgers, and I've also cooked salmon on it. Everything I've used it for has turned out really well. It heats very evenly, cooks things perfectly. It's been really easy. There hasn't been any learning curve. I just I guesstimated what I would normally cook my things at. I've been using really thin chicken cutlets, and I've done those about 3.5 to 4 minutes per side. The salmon, I think I did about 5 minutes per side, and the burgers, I want to say, were about 5 minutes per side as well, but everything's cooked very easily. There weren't any surprises. One other really great thing about this pan is that it cleans up so easily. Most of the gunk that will build up on this from cooking, I can get off with just very hot water, and then I'll go in with a soapy sponge at the end, and it just wipes really clean very easily. No problem at all. There's no scrubbing with this. The non-stick surface is really nice, and it's just really been a pleasure to work with. I'm so happy to have this. I know I'm going to continue to get a lot of use out of it. It's just really nice to have for those days when maybe grilling outdoors isn't convenient. All right, so one final favorite that I wanted to share with you this month is actually just a new hand soap, but I love the fragrance of this so much, and it's become a new favorite, so I wanted to talk to you about it. So I may have mentioned to you before that I have a clear glass hand soap dispenser in my bathroom, so I like to try to find clear hand soap when I can, which is actually easier said than done. So previously I've been using the coconut ginger fragrance from Up and Up at Target, which I really enjoyed, and I wanted to get something different this time. So I went and looked and came across this. So this is from Method, and the fragrance is Sweet Water. I have to say this is probably one of my all-time favorite hand soap fragrances. I actually wish this was a body wash as well. It is just the most wonderful, clean fragrance. I would say it kind of smells like maybe a clean cotton type of fragrance, but it's just so fresh. My husband really loves it as well. We both wish this came in more options for other body soaps or body washes because it's just a really fantastic smell. And this is a nice refill size. It says that it refills well, almost 3 times, but 2.8 to be exact is what it says. So you've just got a little screw off cap here, and you could just easily refill your hand soap dispensers, but I had to share this with you because I just think it smells absolutely wonderful. Okay, so those are all of my beauty and lifestyle favorites for the month of September. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye. Good.